Did you know that one of the best times to stretch is first thing in the morning? However, what stretches should you do? If you're looking to start a stretching routine and gain more mobility and flexibility, stretching just might be your new best friend. Studies have shown that with age, flexibility decreases by up to 50% in some joints. Since this decrease is gradual throughout your life, you may not even notice it. Then one day, you go to reach for something or get up from the floor and ouch. Studies have proven that you can slow down the loss of flexibility if you stretch and do range of motion exercises. This is where my stretching exercises come into play. These stretches include static stretching. Static stretching involves holding a stretch for 30 seconds or more and is focused on lengthening a specific muscle or a group of muscles. The stretch is always held steadily without any bouncing or pushing and pulling. Let's begin with my 10-minute AM stretch. There are a total of 17 stretches. These stretches can be done seated or standing. I recommend using a chair for balance. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, let's get started with our AM stretch, starting with our neck stretch to the right side. So you're going to place your left hand on the right side of your head and just gently just lean your head to that left shoulder. Now you don't have to apply a lot of pressure here. And on that opposite side, that right side, you want to drop that shoulder down. And you can feel that stretch on the neck. This is a 30-second neck stretch. Right, and breathe through your stretch and sit up straight. Moving on to that other side, to our left side, you're going to place that right hand on the left side of your head and just gently let your right ear fall to your right shoulder and press down with that left side, and you'll feel that stretch travel down the left side of your neck. This is our AM neck stretch, right and left. You have 30 seconds for each stretch with a 5-second transition. You're going to sit up nice and tall, bring your hands behind you, press your chest forward. This is a chest and shoulder stretch. So I'm feeling this stretch across the front of my chest and the front of my shoulders. If you can't bring your hands together, that's fine. But again, remember, you want to sit up nice and tall. Chin is even with the floor, and you should feel that stretch from the center of your chest, opening through your chest and the fronts of your shoulders, squeezing your shoulder blades. Next, we have our shoulder back stretch. So I'm stretching the back of my right shoulder, extending that right arm out and gently just pulling back with that left hand. And I can feel that stretch. Allow the muscles to go through their natural stretch and breathe. Remember to sit up nice and tall, pull those abdominal muscles in, and just allow the muscles on that right shoulder, the back of the shoulder, to stretch. And you're going to go to the other side here. You're going to reach across the chest with that left arm and press on the back of that left arm, and you'll feel that stretch on the back of your left shoulder. You may even feel it across the upper back, but you're concentrating on the left shoulder and just gently press. Sit up nice and tall. I'm going to remind you of that all the time because we tend to lean forward or slouch forward, and this is our left shoulder back stretch. You're going to take that right arm up now and drop that right hand behind your head. Take that left hand, grab that right elbow, and just gently pull over. You'll feel that stretch. So you're pulling that left elbow over towards that left side, and you'll feel this stretch down the back of your right arm. This is your right tricep stretch. This is your right tricep stretch. I can feel that stretch from the elbow traveling down the right arm, the back of my right arm. We're gonna go to that left side. So this is our left tricep stretch. Reach up, drop that hand behind your head, grab that left elbow, and just gently pull on that elbow. These are good morning stretches. You can do this stretch seated at the edge of your bed before you even get up from the bed, but make sure that you're sitting up nice and tall. You can do this standing or seated. Just a nice stretch and breathe through that stretch. You're going to get ready for our seated twist stretch, and you're going to turn over to that left side, and you should place that right hand outside that left leg and feel that stretch through your torso as you sit up straight, looking over that left shoulder. This is a right seated twist right, holding for 30 seconds. Again, making sure that you sit up nice and tall and you just feel that stretch. Breathe through your stretch. Always breathe through your stretches. Don't hold your breath. Gonna sit up straight and turn to your right side, placing that left hand on the outside of that right leg, and just turn. Don't force it, and look over your right shoulder and connect with where you're feeling that stretch. You should feel that stretch in the back, mid-back, or low back, not low back, but in the middle part of your back. And you should feel that stretch just as a twist. We're twisting and stretching through the trunk here. You're gonna face front, and you're gonna take your right leg, lift up and cross it over your left knee. Sit up nice and tall. This is a hip stretch. So this is a right hip stretch. If you want to add to that stretch, you can just push down on the inside of that right knee. You don't have to, because for some of us, just the mere fact of crossing our right ankle over our left knee is stretch enough. Remember, you never want to force a stretch. You want to stretch to your comfortability. You never want to overstretch. So now let's get that other side. You're gonna cross that left ankle over the right knee. I am tighter in my right hip, so I need to concentrate more on that right side, and I'm more flexible on that left hip. So you wanna pay attention and feel and connect with what's going on in your body. It's normal to be tighter on one side, that's okay, but we're working to improve our flexibility and range of motion. You're gonna uncross your leg. You're gonna take your right leg, bend that right knee up, and start with ankle circles. Now, doing the ankle circles, I did 15 seconds clockwise and then 15 seconds counterclockwise. These are ankle circles. This AM stretch, we're starting from the top and working our way down. Ankle circle. So at 15 seconds, I changed the direction to counterclockwise. Big circles, you can't tell, but there was a lot of clicking and popping in my ankles. I wanted to extend that leg and really have that muscle to mind link up with what's going on in my ankle. Now let's get that left side. Bending that left knee, and I started with ankle circles clockwise. Going in a circular motion. I noticed that I really had to concentrate and focus on rotating and doing ankle circles on that left side. Now I'm going to change directions, counterclockwise, ankle circles. Again, if you hear any popping or clicking in your ankles, that's fine. Sometimes that's air passing through the joints, and you're perfectly fine. Unless you feel pain, then that's something altogether different. So we're gonna stand. I'm gonna use my chair for balance, and I'm gonna bend my right knee and grab the right foot and pull that heel towards the glute. Now, if this is too much for you, what you can do to modify this move is go to the wall, bend your knee, and place your foot, that right foot, on the back of the chair and press that right hip forward to give yourself a right quad stretch. I'm pulling that heel up towards the rear. Remember, you want to stretch to the point of some discomfort in the muscle, but never to the point of pain. That is not the goal here. So now we're on that left side. You notice that my left knee is pointed down, and I grabbed my left foot and I'm pulling that left heel towards the rear, and I'm pressing my hip towards the chair, and I'm getting a nice stretch from the top of the quad, traveling all the way down right above the knee. This is my left quad stretch. Breathe through your stretch and stay upright. We're going to come down to the floor and you're going to bend that right knee. Grab that right knee and just gently start to pull that knee towards the chest. This is our right hamstring stretch. So I'm stretching the back of my leg, the back of my right leg, down through the glute and feeling a slight stretch in my low back. Again, these are our AM stretches. You can do these stretches, as I said earlier, in bed. It doesn't take a lot of time, but hold that stretch for 30 seconds. Then extend that left leg, that right leg out. And now let's pull that left knee in, pull that left knee in towards the chest, and just gently just start to pull the knee to your chest, keeping that right leg straight. Breathe through your stretch, feeling that stretch on the left glute, left hamstring, and low back. This is a good stretch. We have one more stretch to complete. I'm breathing and I'm just connecting with the stretch. Next, we're going to turn over on our hands and knees and get ready for our cat-cow stretch. So hands and knees. What I'm going to do is round my back, drop my head, just alternate and flex. I'm inhaling, pulling the navel in, exhaling out, lifting the head, dropping the hip, rounding through the back, pressing the hips back. Leave me a comment and let me know, what did you think of the AM stretch? This can be done every day. Flexibility is so important. As we get older, it's just as important or more important. Mission complete. Thank you, and I will see you next time.